Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloNet. Today we're going to be playing another mod for Battlefront, and it's going to be my favorite mod of all time, or one of my favorite mods of all time. I'm not exactly sure where to rank it. I would like to make a big video ranking every single mod that I think is the tits, but this is Pax Empiricae. Now, it's mainly a Galactic Civil War mod. It's typically takes place in between, like, episode 3 and episode 4. It's kind of a Dark Times mod, typically. You can tell because it typically covers, like, Ramcoda's militia and certain other aspects that are a bit more early on in the Empire. And some really big features of this is, let's see if we can get to happen here, but pretty much every single class you can see here can change its skin on the fly. So you effectively see a bunch more different types of troopers running around and everything else. So just like the last time, we're going to be ranking it based off of like visual fidelity, how well it looks, how well it plays, and also how well the maps are. Now for Pax Empiricae, that won't really apply because it comes with, like, I think 1 or 2 custom maps, being the Ryloth Canyon. However, Pax Empiricae is a very unique mod. Oh my god, I'm fucked. It's a very unique mod in the sense that I've played this mod for years now, for years, and I can't really comprehend how the mapping works. You'll be downloading, you'll install random mods, like random well-known mods, alongside Pax Empiricae, and it will unlock, like, new modes for new maps and add in even new maps you didn't download. It's very weird. It's like this mod has a lot of mods connected to it in odd ways, and whoever made this almost added in, like, Easter egg modes and maps for those who mod the hell out of Battlefront 2. So much so that I don't even know how it works. Now, for those of you who watched some of my other videos, you'll know that I really, really fucking hate overheat in Star Wars. I think it's very silly in the context of, like, lore and in the context of that being gospel. This mod, for the most part, deals in overheat for the weapons. But, like I just said, this is, like, pretty much my favorite mod in all of Battlefront. Which seems like a big hypocrisy, and it kind of is. I think the reason I accept this mod for having a majority of overheat weapons is that reload still does exist, and it is done purely for, like, flavor. The person who made this isn't saying overheat is the only thing in the world. It's just kind of like a game balancing decision. Like, here, I have a special gun that takes ammo. Anywho, the time to kill is pretty quick, which for some of you might be a very bad thing. For me, I really, really enjoy a quick time to kill. I think it makes things feel a bit more snappy. It makes you feel good. If you're gaming and you're aware of the shots you're hitting, it makes everything feel a whole lot better. There's fun weapons too, like this big rocket launcher, so you can be just like a rocket trooper from Force Unleashed. The jetpacks last a lot longer, so you can actually be up in the air maneuvering. Something a lot of other mods should really take a page or two from. I feel like rocket troopers as a whole in the Battlefront series, especially if you're talking about base Battlefront, they don't really have a lot of juice in their jetpack. Not at all. And this game really, really helps that. Ooh, another thing we'll grade on. Heroes. A lot of unique heroes in this mod. Obviously, right here's the Shadow Guard from the Force Unleashed games. A Force-sensitive Royal Guard enlisted to the Empire. Crazy abilities. So much fun. And it's actually using scrapped voice lines from Battlefront 2 that was for a potential Royal Guard class. So much fun. Now, map number 2. So the way I do these reviews is I get a bunch of maps and just kind of throw them all in there and hit random sort. Let's play Rebels this time. So we get just a general feeling on how everything is. I'd say both sides are pretty unique. They both have their unique classes, like the Spec Force Commando on the Rebellion, but they generally are very, very balanced. It's definitely not, you know, Empire's not overpowered, Rebellion's not overpowered. They all play off each other very, very well. And on some of the maps, we'll see if we get any this time. We'll play 1 or 2 more matches. Have unique factions, like on Camino. It is Empire versus the Clone Rebellion, which is fucking sick. Who doesn't love Empire versus the Republic? That's such a cool matchup. On Felucia, I think you're going up against the native Felucians from the Force Unleashed games. Here in Jabba's Palace, there might not be a unique faction you can play as, but as you might be able to tell... Ooh, yeah, also enemy heroes spawn. There's Cody. Here we have like Rhodians and thugs running through the Jabba's Palace halls and Gamorrean guards as well. So there's like thugs and mercenaries going throughout the halls of Jabba's Palace. So it's effectively a 3-front war, just like Battlefront 1, which I'm a big, big fan of. This is that hero from that one DS game, and I'm dead. She's so cool, right? It's cool that she's in the mod, but yeah, just as cool as the game. Be a Rhodian mercenary. Let's do that. Love Rhodians. They don't get enough love. Okay. Got a frag grenade and a fusion cutter. Let's get it done. I wish Greedo got a lot more love in the expanded universe. I realize there's not a whole lot you can really do with him because he dies in A New Hope. But there is, even in the little bit of lore we do have on Greedo, very cool, and I love it. I might be the only man alive who's a fan of Greedo. Ooh, Mandalorian. But if you read the Tales from Mos Eisley, it's a very, very good short story collection. Typically very cheap to get your hands on. And in there, there's a short story about Greedo. And it opens up on his early life, like where he came from, where his family is, like what Greedo's all about, why he's a bounty hunter. And it shows that he has a family, and he has a little brother named Padqueet, or something along those lines. And even though you might not be able to carry on Greedo's story, you could absolutely have gone on with Padqueet and expanded upon, essentially Greedo and seen more of that. Because I'm just a Rhodian guy. I wish we got to see more Rhodians in the EU. I wish we got more Rhodian love. Because I feel like Greedo's the only real Rhodian main character. And I realize you can't... It's very hard to call fucking Greedo a main character. Just a missed opportunity. Boy, would I love it. Anyways, so Greedo was being hunted down by Navik the Red, which is some red Rhodian that's a big warlord in the EU. It's just very, very cool shit. Let's be a Katarn specialist. A clone trooper fighting for the rebellion. This guy's got a rocket launcher and a carbine. Something I love about this mod is pretty much every single class has a carbine or a rifle or a nice pistol for a secondary, as opposed to the really, really shitty pistols you get in the base game. And I understand that kind of goes against like the pillars of what makes a Battlefront game a Battlefront game. And I agree that core pillar should stay, but in the case for this mod, in the case for this optional thing you can install, I think it is a very welcome addition to just be able to have your rocket launcher and like a shittier carbine that's not as good as a main trooper's rifle. If you're hitting a headshot that's snappy, it's good. Man, this mod is fun. Oh, we're already coming up on 10 minutes. Looks like we gonna finish this match, and if I'm feeling good, maybe get another one in there. But I just want to go ahead now and give some ratings out there. I'm gonna say... Oh, wow, he fucked my butt. As far as graphical fidelity goes, this mod 100% adheres to classical Battlefront visuals. If we're going by a holistic, like, does this feel like Battlefront perspective, this mod gets a 10 out of 10. Every single model looks like it could have been pulled from the base game. It looks like the original creators had a hand in this. It's very true to the Battlefront style, which I love and can appreciate. So, if we're going by that, 10 out of 10. If we're going by Does this look good by today's metric? And does this look like it was, you know, made in the modern era? I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10 because it looks like normal Battlefront. It looks like a game from 2005. So, in my opinion, I'd give it a 10, but if we're averaging those two things, we'll give it a 7? 7 out of 10 if you're wanting to be really fucking stingy with it. Gameplay. Oh, and we crashed. Oh, well. If we are doing this by gameplay only, I say we'll give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.